The Truth About Insecurity, a Philosophical Exploration. Insecurity is a pervasive feeling that affects individuals across all walks of life. It manifests in various forms: fear of failure, social anxiety, self-doubt, and the relentless pursuit of validation. Insecurity can be a significant barrier to personal growth and happiness, leading to a life shadowed by hesitation and a lack of fulfillment. Understanding the roots and nature of insecurity can help us transform our lives, fostering a sense of peace and confidence. The nature of insecurity. Insecurity is fundamentally tied to our perception of ourselves and the world around us. It arises from the belief that we are inadequate or lacking in some way. This belief is often reinforced by societal standards and expectations, which dictate what is considered successful or desirable. When we compare ourselves to these standards, we may feel that we fall short, leading to feelings of insecurity. The illusion of the separate self. One of the core concepts in understanding insecurity is the notion of the separate self. The feeling of being an isolated individual, distinct from the rest of the world, fosters a sense of vulnerability. This sense of separateness leads us to perceive the world as a place filled with potential threats and challenges, further intensifying our insecurities. The perception of the separate self creates a fundamental anxiety about our existence. We constantly strive to secure our place in the world, to prove our worth, and to protect ourselves from perceived dangers. This struggle is a significant source of our insecurity. The role of the ego. The ego, or the sense of self-identity, plays a crucial role in our feelings of insecurity. The ego is concerned with maintaining a certain image or status, both in our own eyes and in the eyes of others. It is this ego-driven need for validation and recognition that often fuels our insecurities. The ego's constant need for affirmation and its fear of being undermined create a cycle of anxiety and insecurity. We become trapped in a never-ending pursuit of approval, trying to meet the expectations of others and fearing judgment or rejection. The impact of insecurity on our lives. Insecurity affects various aspects of our lives, including our relationships, career, and overall well-being. Understanding its impact can help us recognize the importance of addressing and overcoming it. Relationships. Insecurity can severely impact our relationships with others. It often leads to jealousy, possessiveness, and an inability to trust. When we are insecure, we may constantly seek reassurance from our partners, friends, or family members, which can strain these relationships. Furthermore, insecurity can make us overly sensitive to criticism or perceived slights, causing conflicts and misunderstandings. Our fear of rejection or abandonment can also prevent us from forming deep and meaningful connections, as we may hold back or push others away to protect ourselves. Career insecurity can hinder our professional growth and success. Fear of failure or criticism may prevent us from taking risks or pursuing opportunities that could advance our careers. We might settle for less than we are capable of, avoiding challenges that could lead to personal and professional development. Moreover, insecurity can lead to a lack of confidence, affecting our performance and interactions in the workplace. It can also create a need for constant validation from colleagues or superiors, which can be detrimental to our self-esteem and job satisfaction. Overall well-being. The constant anxiety and self-doubt associated with insecurity can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. It can lead to stress, depression, and a sense of unfulfillment. When we are insecure, we may struggle to find joy and contentment in our lives, always feeling that we are not good enough or that we are missing out on something. Overcoming insecurity. Overcoming insecurity requires a shift in perspective and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. By addressing the root causes of insecurity and adopting new ways of thinking, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and confidence. Embracing impermanence. One of the key insights in overcoming insecurity is recognizing the impermanent nature of life. Everything in the world, including our thoughts, emotions, and circumstances, is in a constant state of change. By accepting this impermanence, we can let go of the need for control and security, which are significant sources of our insecurity. Embracing impermanence allows us to live more fully in the present moment, without being weighed down by fears of the future or regrets about the past. It helps us appreciate the fleeting nature of experiences and relationships, fostering a sense of gratitude and acceptance. Letting go of the ego. To overcome insecurity, it is essential to let go of the ego's grip on our lives. This involves shifting our focus from external validation to inner contentment. Instead of seeking approval from others, we can cultivate self-acceptance and self-compassion. Letting go of the ego also means recognizing that our worth is not determined by our achievements, possessions, or the opinions of others. We are inherently valuable and deserving of love and respect simply by being who we are. Cultivating mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for overcoming insecurity. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts and emotions without being controlled by them. Mindfulness helps us observe our insecurities with a sense of curiosity and compassion rather than judgment. Through mindfulness, we can develop a greater understanding of the patterns and triggers that fuel our insecurities. This awareness allows us to respond to these triggers in a more balanced and constructive way, rather than reacting out of fear or anxiety. Building self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a close friend. It means acknowledging our imperfections and mistakes without harsh self-criticism. By cultivating self-compassion, we can develop a more supportive and nurturing relationship with ourselves. Self-compassion helps us recognize that insecurity is a common human experience. It allows us to be more forgiving of ourselves and to approach our insecurities with empathy and patience. Seeking authentic connections. Building authentic connections with others can also help us overcome insecurity. When we form genuine relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, we create a supportive network that can help us navigate our insecurities. Authentic connections involve being open and vulnerable with others, sharing our true selves without fear of judgment. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and acceptance, which can counteract the feelings of isolation and inadequacy that fuel our insecurities. Engaging in personal growth. Personal growth and self-improvement are vital for overcoming insecurity. By setting and pursuing meaningful goals, we can build a sense of accomplishment and self-confidence. Engaging in activities that challenge us and push us out of our comfort zones can help us develop resilience and a stronger sense of self-worth. Personal growth also involves learning and self-discovery. By exploring new ideas, skills, and experiences, we can expand our understanding of ourselves and the world, fostering a sense of curiosity and openness. Embracing uncertainty. Finally, embracing uncertainty is crucial for overcoming insecurity. Life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to control every aspect of it is both futile and exhausting. By accepting uncertainty, we can release the need for constant security and find peace in the midst of change. Embracing uncertainty involves developing a flexible and adaptable mindset. It means being open to new possibilities and opportunities, rather than clinging to rigid plans or expectations. This openness allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. Conclusion. Insecurity is a common and challenging aspect of the human experience. It stems from our perception of the separate self, the influence of the ego, and the pressures of societal expectations. Insecurity affects our relationships, career, and overall well-being, often leading to a life filled with anxiety and self